Good morning, everyone. We will be starting in 1 minute. We are also live streaming to Facebook, to YouTube today. So everything will be stored. So let's wait 1 more minute for us to start. So it's 10 a.m. Central European Time. My name is Jana, and I will walk you through today's Issuu academic workshop. So the topic of today's workshop is getting started, and I would like to present everything for all of you who just started with Issuu. We also know that we have some of the participants who have been with us for quite some time who would still like to improve what they've been doing on Issuu. So welcome to you as well. Today we will cover how to publish, how to add a title, description of your publication. Then we also have some tips for SEO, for search engine optimization. I will also show you how to enhance your content with links and videos, how to add web links, how to add in-publication links. These are so-called table of content links. And I also want to show you how to add videos that can play in overlay or inside of the publication. So in case you have your videos stored on YouTube or on Vimeo, you will be able to add the link to your video, and that video will then be able to play in overlay. Or if you are on premium plan, this video can also play inside of the pages and autoplay. Every time you see this green star, we will be talking about a feature that is on our paid plans. So it is also embedding full screen reader link, and GIF is actually available on all plans. But when it comes to sharing, you have more options how to share your content, because you, for example, have embedding available, which is actually the ability to take the reader and put it on your website to keep your readers in there. Full screen reader link is a link that opens in full screen. So on Issuu, you have a general link available on all plans that goes to the publication on Issuu, but we also, for our paid plans, we also enable this full screen reader link. And I will also jump into the tool, and I will demo everything. So some housekeeping items. I can see more people are joining. You will all be muted throughout the workshop, and in case you have any questions, just click on this Q&A button and type in your question. It is always better for me if you type in the question throughout the workshop, because in case I'm in the tool, I'm having a look at the queue of the questions, and I might answer right away. And we will be sending an email with all these slides on Friday. And one more time, I already said it in the very beginning, but we are live streaming. This week, we are live streaming to YouTube. So this workshop will be recorded in there. So if you go to YouTube and find Issuu and go under videos, the most recent video will be the one from from today's workshop. So for all of you who are joining on YouTube, who are watching this workshop on YouTube, and you would like to join, you would like to ask questions as well, you just need to go to issuu.com, and there under support, if you go to webinars, you will be able to select either the European one or the same one that my colleague Tina hosts in the US. And today's workshop topics, we will talk a bit about your Issuu account. So I have some basic SEO tips, and then we will dive into how to prepare your content for upload, because you cannot create your publication on Issuu. You take it with you to Issuu. You take the PDF or the document on Issuu, and from there you can do a variety of things that I will be showing throughout these 3 days of Issuu Academy. But today we will talk about preparing, about publishing your content on Issuu, and about how to add links inside of your publications if you haven't done that prior to uploading on Issuu, because you can also add the hyperlinks inside of the PDF, and then these will be detected. Then I want to also show you how to share your content, because even though you upload it on Issuu, even though we have millions of readers, we also have millions of publications, and we believe that you know your audience the best. That you probably have a website where you can embed the publication, that you, for example, also have a list of subscribers to your newsletter that you can share the direct link to the publication with. And I will also show you how to create a GIF from your publication. This is a short looping video that you can create on all plans that you can also share. For example, you can put it on your website, or you can share it in your in a newsletter. In case there are still some unanswered questions, I will get to these at the very end. And we are also offering 30% discount code on premium plan. So in case you would like to try out all the paid features, we have an offer on 30% off for a premium annual plan. So I will be revealing this code at the very end. But let me get started. Let me just explain the main difference between username and display name. So this is very important for all of you who just started with Issuu. So in case you just created your account and you plan to start publishing your content, very important thing is that the username cannot be changed. The one that you set, the one that appears in the URL. We very often get a question: how can I change my username? So it cannot be done. What can be done though is changing the display name. So in case you do not mind that much about what is there in the URL, but you would still like to update it, but you can update it on the profile page, this display name, but the username cannot be changed. So in case you already now know that you cannot be using the username that you set, the one that appears in the URL, I would suggest creating a new account with the correct username. And if you are on a paid plan, you can let us know, and we can transfer what you already paid. So we can transfer the subscription, so you do not pay twice. What we cannot do though is we cannot transfer the documents. And in case you shared the links to the documents, we cannot change this anyhow. So you would you can either keep them on that account that you can downgrade to free basic plan. That will be up to you. We can also advise you in case you reach out to us. We can advise you what would be the best plan for this transition. But we can transfer what you already paid to the new account. So in case you need to create a new one, go for it and create the one with the correct username. The other things that are shown on this slide is a description. So we always suggest adding description, use some keywords that are important for your business in there. Also add the website address and connect your social media accounts. Also remember to add your profile picture, so either the picture of yourself or the logo. And that's here's one of the examples that I like to showcase. I think on this one, everything is set properly. So for your SEO to improve everything, so you appear on one of the first ranks on Google, remember to improve the profile page. You can do it under account settings on Issuu. And once that is done, you would probably want to prepare your document for upload. So the Issuu reader is responsive, and it adapts to various sizes of the pages and screens. And here are also all the accepted file types listed. Most common are PDFs, but you can also upload a PowerPoint presentation, for example, or Word doc, but most common is a PDF document. One important thing is that we convert the pages into the magazine look, into double page spreads, but you need to upload it as in a single page layout. So when I will be uploading my test account, when I will be demoing, I will show you how that looks like. But remember, upload your document in a single page layout. In case it already is in this magazine double page spread, it will then convert your document into 4 pages spread, which is probably something that you do not want to have. So if you will be exporting your content, for example, from InDesign, export it as pages instead of spreads. Here's one example of correct and incorrect spread. So on the left side, you can see a single page layout, how the publication should look like if you are swiping through the pages. For example, the PDF. On the right side, you can see a magazine look already. So if you upload this one, you will have a 4-page spread. Some other best practices: make sure that the publication, that the PDF opens with no problems on your laptop, that it is not password protected or anyhow user restricted. Also, the image resolution can be up to 150 dots per inch. Any higher resolution will be scaled down. And if you have added links inside of your PDF, remember to export the document as interactive PDF if you are using InDesign, and we will then be able to detect all the links that you added inside of the publication. When exporting content from InDesign, also one note is that in case you have some complex vectors inside of the PDF, these have to be simplified or flattened. Also, if you have some special effects, this may not be fully supported. So for example, transparency or some drop shadows might not be fully supported. And we also have InDesign a preset for exporting to Issuu in our help center. So actually how to get to our help center is when you are on issuu.com, if you go under support and select help center, you will be able to find it in here. So if we just search for preset, it is actually the very first one. You can download the preset in there. In here and add it to InDesign, and when you will be exporting your PDF, just use this preset. In case you do not want to download it or you are having some troubles, you can also set it yourself. And as I showed you before, it will set everything correctly. So it will be exported as pages, and also it will include the hyperlinks and so on. So we have this preset available in case you're exporting your content from InDesign. Let me go back to the presentation. We also know that many of our customers use Canva, myself included. So this is a great tool. And if you are creating your content in Canva, just remember that when you will be exporting it, downloading it, you select PDF print. So yes, on Canva, you select PDF print, even though you will be uploading your publication digitally on Issuu. Also, if you edit any hyperlinks inside of the PDF, these can be detected on Issuu as links. Then the next step is uploading. I would say this is pretty simple step. One thing to remember is that we actually use the title of the PDF, how it is called on your computer, and we use it for the URL. So just remember that when you will be uploading your content, that we take the title and use it for the URL. So just make sure that it doesn't say final, for example, or version 2 for Issuu, or proofread by John and stuff like that, because it will be taken to the URL and it cannot be changed. So if you reach out to us asking for the URL of the document to be changed, that you already shared it with your audience, this unfortunately cannot be changed. And then once you upload your content, as I told you before, the sharing part is very important. So how you do it, you just go to your publication workspace. On the right side, you have this red share button that you click, and you have the link either to the document page on Issuu, which is the one that is available on all plans, or you have the full screen sharing link available. In here, you can also create the GIF directly from here. When I will be in the tool, I will show you all these options. We also, on premium plans, we are now moving this read more section below the reader. So there is even less distraction on Issuu. So it currently looks like this. And now let me jump to live demo everything and to show you how to upload your content on Issuu. and how to share it. So in here, this is my test account, and what you need to do in order to upload is hit this upload button. You will then have the opportunity to either select the publication from your device, or in case you share it with your team on your shared Dropbox or Google Drive, you also have this opportunity. I will be uploading the publication from my device. And as I promised you before, I will show you how the single page layout looks like. So this is what you need to upload on Issuu in order to get the double page spread. So this is a single page layout PDF that I will be uploading. While it is being converted, add the title. Also, remember to add a description. This is always good for your SEO. Then select the type. In case you want to reorder the publication on your profile page, you can set the back date, and then it will order according to that date that you selected. This box show that detected links. It can be useful for you in case you didn't add the links as hyperlinks, but just as a plain text. We will be able to detect this text. So in case you have, for example, 200 pages long publication, you haven't added the hyperlinks, but you still have the addresses there. I would say this can be very beneficial for you. It is available on paid plans. So if you want to detect a plain text that should be a hyperlink and you haven't done that before uploading to Issuu, we can detect these links. Under availability, you can either select if you want the publication to be public or unlisted. Unlisted basically means that it will not be shown on Issuu, it will not be shown on Google, it's not indexed, and only people that you share the publication, that you share the URL with, will have access to it, will be able to flip through this. You can also schedule your publications ahead. This is available only on our premium and optimum plan. So if you are ready with your publication, everything is done, and you just know that you want to have it scheduled for August 1st, you can schedule it ahead, and we will make it publicly available on August 1st, according to the date that you set. If you are on premium plan, you can also allow downloading for your readers. So the download icon will be available both in the embed, in full screen reader link, as well as on Issuu. So if you are happy with all the settings, you can go and you can publish now. And the publication is now published. I have a question in here. How can I edit a page after I upload it on Issuu? So we don't have this functionality on Issuu. So in case you find out there is a typo, for example, on one of the pages, or if you need to update an email address that is listed there, you cannot do that on Issuu, but you can change that in the design tool that you use. So Canva, InDesign, PowerPoint, Microsoft Word. And if you change that outside of Issuu, you will be able to re-upload that publication by clicking on this re-upload. One thing that you need to keep in mind is that in case you added some links after by this functionality that I will show you now, if you add some links with this add links and videos, these will be removed. So I would say it's always better if you add the links directly inside of the PDF than after on Issuu. So then you don't get into any troubles using this re-upload function in case you need to update, for example, an email address or to correct a typo. And this functionality to add links and videos, that's available on all plans. So in case you do not have any links inside of the publication and you need to add these, go to add links and video, and then select the pages where you want to add the links or the videos. And here's where I want to show you all the links that we have available on Issuu. So one of them is the video. So I will be using this YouTube video. You can either have it played in overlay or inside of the publication, and also autoplay. So having it inside of the publication, inside of the pages, that's only on our premium plans, but I will still show you. The other experience is having it played in overlay. And let me show you how that looks like. So yeah, we'll select video, play in overlay. We also, let me save it. We also have the opportunity to add a table of content links. So you can send people directly to a certain page. Let me save it. And we also have just normal hyperlinks. I will show you one within here. And let me use this. Let me save it. And we also have shopping links in there. That's basically just a normal hyperlink that adds a shopping cart on the top. And I will use this eShop. And let me save it. Now let me show you in the reader how everything looks like. It might take some time. Let me go back. And let's see if all the links have been, it seems that these have been added. Okay, let me show you from the previous workshop. I think there should be one with the links inside. Because I use the same examples. Yeah, so here on this side, you can see the video is added directly on the page and we are having it autoplay. Here's the experience from video playing in overlay, like this. And I also showed you how to add table of content links. Now I don't remember where, oh, it's in here. So basically if someone clicks on that link, they will be navigated to that particular page. And I believe I also added just a normal hyperlink. It opens in a new tab. And I believe there should be one, yeah, here's a shopping link that adds the shopping cart on the top. So it gives you the idea where you are being sent to, that you are being sent somewhere to purchase some items. So this is how to add links inside of the publications. I would also like to show you how to create a full screen reader link. So let me go back to the publication. Actually, let me use the one from the previous week. And in the left-hand menu, you have all the sharing options. I also mentioned before that if you go under publication, if you click on this red button, share, that you can either get the link to the document page, which is this one. I'm on premium plan, so the read more section has been moved below. And we also have a full screen sharing link. So I will now use the one that is available there by default. I can also customize it as I want it to look like. I just want to show you the difference between the document page and the full screen. So you can see in the full screen experience, you have less distractions. You can also customize it according how you want it to look like. And you also have the opportunity to create the GIF. So you have all these in this box below share. You also have all these things available in the left-hand menu. So there's also full screen sharing. So if you want to customize the full screen look, if you want to change the color, if you want to have the pages auto flip, if you want to promote 4 of your latest publications, you can use this promote your publications option. And if we take this link, if we copy this link, and if we open it, you will have the customized version. So as I said before, the read more section is also available in here. So 4 of your latest publications, in case you enabled your content to be downloaded, you also have the download icon in there. So that's a customized full screen reader link. I also want to show you how to embed on your website. So the customization page looks very similar. You can again select the background color, start page, page layout. You can also have it embedded as a single page, in single page layout or in double page. We offer responsive size, so it fits different devices and screens. If you want to have set width and height, you can also select it yourself. You can remove this powered by Issuu below. So you just click this remove Issuu branding. And if you are happy with how everything looks like, you just need to take this embed code and give it to your IT person, or if it is yourself updating the website, you can edit yourself. I have one example of how embeds look like. So this is Crown Imperial and how they add the brochures on their website. So you can see that you keep the flipping experience. You have all the links that you added inside of the publication, and your audience can basically read this flipbook on your own website. So you can see this is not Issuu. This is their own website, and the readers can read everything in here. They can also watch the videos in there. So you can see that this particular publisher is adding the videos in overlay. So I think this is a showroom that they are showing in the video. So all the links are working, also in the full screen video link, as well as in the embed. I also have one example of an embed. This is Julian Tile, and how their embeds look like. So they have a lookbook of their tiles. So here was one example of embed, example of full screen reader link. I also want to show you the last thing that we had on as the topic for today, and it is a GIF and how to create one. What it is a short looping video in this square format. You can select up to 5 spreads for it. So let me use some good one. Let's say this one. You can either download it as MP4 or as a GIF file. And in case you have MailChimp, you can export directly to MailChimp. So then it appears in the body of the email. You just need to connect MailChimp with Issuu, and then it appears in the body of your email. What I usually suggest is linking it out to full screen sharing or to having it embedded somewhere. I have one good example of how this looks like. So this is Kapoor Galleries and the newsletter that they send out, and they have the GIF inside. What they actually do is, if someone clicks on it, they send people to the publication embedded on their website, not to full screen, but to their own website where they have the publication embedded, so then people can actually read through it. Another example of how GIFs can be used is you can just use them as simple teaser on your website like this. So then people, if they click on it, they are sent elsewhere. So in this case, to full screen video link. Let me look at the questions. Okay, there's a question about unlisted. How many unlisted publications do I have? These private publications. So on all plans, on free, basic, starter, and premium, you have just one unlisted. If you are on optimal, on the highest plan, you have unlimited amount of unlisted. And the question is also, do I lose unlisted after I use it? So you can always upload your content as unlisted, one publication, and then if you delete it or if you make it public, then you free up this spot. So you do not lose it after you use one. And let me go back to the presentation. I cannot see more questions. So let me get to the offer that we have for everyone who is joining Academy. So if you are joining Academy and you are on free basic, or if you do not have an account yet, when you will be upgrading to premium annual, it if you would like to try out this plan, you just need to click on this I have a promo code right before you hit pay. And if you type in Academy 30, you will get 30% off for your first year on premium. In case you're running into some issues, just reach out to us and we will give you 30% off somehow in the back end. So you have my email address, so you can let us know, or you can write to support@issuu.com. And what lies on a premium annual or on premium plan, you have embedding opportunity. So you can add the flipbook on your own website. You have full screen reader link. You can add videos directly in the publications. You also have full access to statistics, something that we will talk about on Thursday. You can enable downloading. You can schedule your publications ahead. You can have detected links feature in case you do not have your links marked as hyperlinks, and you also have no ads around the reader and in full screen. So the premium plan is without any ads. And yeah, that's basically it. There will be a post-webinar survey. So in case you have any feedback, please let us know. In case you would like us to cover something in the upcoming workshops, also I would be very happy to hear what you're interested in. And any kind of feedback, you're very welcome to let me know. So please fill in this survey. And in case you have any questions or questions related to your own account, you can let us know, and we will try to help you out. Tomorrow we will be talking about stories, so about article stories and visual stories, something available on all plans. So I will be very happy to see most of you tomorrow. And on Thursday we summarize everything around sharing. And then we dive into statistics, which is a premium feature. And I like to connect these two, because the more you share, the better performance you get, and better numbers you will be able to see under your statistics. So I cannot see any more questions right now. Hope to see most of you tomorrow, and have a great rest of the day. Bye.